See if we get some people coming in. Oh man, tough loss, tough game. Mic check, mic check. If anybody's in, make sure tell me if you can hear me or not. Give it a chance. Can't share it right now. What's going on, world? It's your boy at Big Game James 30_36 here at Arrowhead Stadium after the Jags just lost. Tough game. Great season. As I always state, um, bad teams find ways to lose. Good teams find ways to win. We played a much better team this weekend. They found a better way to win, even with a lot of different things that were going against them, and a lot of things that were going in the Jaguars' favor. Jags just weren't able to capitalize. They did not do what they were supposed to do in all of this. And again, as I stated, a young team, um, definitely not poised in the big time moments. Ended up losing the game. The first half was definitely actually just without even really going into it too much. Tomorrow I will do a true post game wrap. You'll also catch me on um, Sports Final with Chris Porter coming up in the East Coast time around 8 o'clock. If you go to firstcoastnews.com, you can check out the live stream. Um, what I will say is this though. 17 targets to one guy, and he catches the ball 14. You might want to guard that guy. Also, you're not going to get many opportunities where you're going to get a great quarterback like Patrick Mahomes hobbled on one leg, and you're not going to be able to take advantage of that. That's kind of where you're looking at it. If you looked at the entire season, even at times, the Jags were just one player or one play away defensively, not being able to consistently get the pass rush. When you got a quarterback who's as dynamic as Patrick Mahomes, who is as arm talented as he is, and you don't put any pressure and you just let him sit in the pocket, you're just asking for bad things to happen to your defense. You didn't bring pressure to him, and then even with that, even offensively, you can't turn the ball over inside your own five. That fumble with Agnew was just costly. But before that, not capitalizing, getting cute in the third quarter with your offense, not attacking downfield, being afraid. You in a cover two defense, you've got to attack them. You got to make sure that they stay in back so that you can't get the short passes, the dinks and dunks, and that's just kind of what the Jaguars weren't able to accomplish this go around. And even then, they still made it exciting, and it's just it's a tough win. But the crazy thing is the AFC tons of great quarterback play. You're going to have to be able to make your defense tight end proof. And I heard a crazy stat that before this game, the Jaguars were the third worst team in the NFL giving up passing yards to the tight end. I think we've had over almost 1,200 yards passing given to that position this season. So obviously against a team like Kansas City that heavily has one of the greatest tight ends to ever play, that's kind of not winning football. But again, one of the things that I stress that you're going to have to do is you're going to have to play time of possession, keep the ball out of their hands, and you're going to have to score. And offensively, they just weren't able to get it done. And it's just, but almost had big plays. But the crazy part is almost doesn't count. But this team definitely, um, really, as Coach said, is house money. They definitely performed higher than what people really thought they would, and even made this a game where people had to stick around. Trust me, because the thought process around here was that they were going to get blown out. Jags had every opportunity to win this game. You hope that in the coming years, with a Calvin Ridley being added to your team, a guy who can take the top off of defense, or a guy who can win a one-on-one route when you need him. Um, and with a guy like and maybe with another a D tackle or another top defensive guy, you would think they'll be all right. I mean, when you look at Aluakon, the linebacker they have, you can get Devin Lloyd to maybe step up and do something, or the white boy from was it Wyoming. If maybe he comes up and does something, that linebacker will be all right. Another corner. It's just for the first time in a long time, the Jags are looking at situations where they're adding pieces as opposed to having to flip an entire roster. that just goes to what Doug Peterson is and how good of a coach Doug Peterson is. So again, stay tuned to First Coast News. We're doing sports final here coming up real soon, and tomorrow I'll give a more comprehensive breakdown. You guys have a good day, and remember, it was always the Jags.